All right. My next question actually is it's a little bit more serious. So
All
we
right.
we like to keep it, fun-hearted here, but uh so for the people at home, could you explain how like an underfunded team such as yourself, how do you overcome um like how do you overcome the advantages that the larger funded teams have? So like if you are like you have a bad race, you get lapped or whatever. Like
Mhm.
how do you overcome that?
You really just have to set realistic goals, right? Um, when we're out there racing against some of these people, it's like we know like we probably don't have the same equipment as they do, and that's okay, right? But just like we have bad nights, they're gonna have bad nights too, right?
Right.
So it's up to us to capitalize on things like that, right? You can't even going, we were running this with Top Gun, right? But we've had good nights where we've beat those people. Um, and going into Carolina, it's going to be no different. There's a lot of great drivers up there, right? You got the McLean brothers, you got George Lux, you got Brianna, Ben McCall, all these guys that can run up front any day of the week, right?
Right.
Um, and if we go up there and we're like, oh, okay, well, there's these five or six people, so the best we're going to do is seventh, like, then we don't need to be there, right? If we're going to go in there with that mentality. Um, but the thing is, like, we just have to go in there and do our best and know that we prepared, and sometimes you prepare better than someone else, right? I mean, sometimes, even in NASCAR, right? Kyle Larson finishes 30 something, right?
Right.
Um, there's something that was told to me when I first bought my car and got into sprint car racing. It was like if you just have your motor tuned up right, like sitting in the staging area with that thing idling, you've already beat some people if your stuff sounds rowdier than theirs. So
Okay.
part of it's a mind game too, right? If you pull up and people are like, man, that's a good looking car, the thing sounds good, like I bet he's fast. They've already got it in their mind that you're gonna beat them. So um you just got to go into it, and we got to do the best we can in the shop during the week or in the garage, whatever, during the week, and show up with the best piece that we can